For the Instruments of Design class, we brought in 2 machinists to come interact with the students in a way that the students could really start to understand that the drawings that you provide to create a prototype can really affect whether or not that prototype is going to be usable. And there's a lot of pitfalls along the way, and so we wanted the machinist to come in and be able to show students prior to the point where they are actually submitting drawings for prototypes, where they might fall short and how they could make those drawings as effective as possible to make sure that they get the best prototype of their device that they're designing. We had the students do a homework assignment where they brought in a device that they had drawn, and each person in the group had drawn the same device. So group members might have drawn it differently or added in different features to their drawings. And then we had each student group trade that with another student group. The student group that got those designs got to go through them and say, hey, which parts of this do I think there might be mistakes? Where did they leave out information that they should have included? Do I really understand what they drew? And then they picked the best one of the designs that they saw, and they put it up on the board in front of them and listed all of the different problems that they had identified on the student's drawing. The next step was that the machinist got to walk around the room, choose one of the designs, and compete against that student group to see if they could find more mistakes than the students had found on their peers' drawing. And so we put it up on the big screen so everybody could see, and the machinist actually went through and detailed different mistakes that they saw on the drawing. And by mistakes, this was the students, maybe first or only second time to try to communicate a medical device in a drawing. And so we anticipated that there were going to be some things the machinists were going to be able to find. But it's very important to catch those before you send it off for prototyping, because prototyping is expensive. And so we put the design up, the students versus the machinist, who found the correct mistakes, were the machinist able to find more mistakes than the students found in each other's drawings. And it was a process where students got to see other people's drawings, they got to evaluate whether or not they were successful, and then they got to hear how a machinist might look at that drawing, what pieces of information the machinist might need that the bioengineer might not even think of as being important on a prototype.